Hi everyone, welcome to Northside Speaks. I'm your host, Lori Salazar. Well, today for our student interview, I am speaking with Adriana Zamora, who is a student at John Jay Science and Engineering Academy there, here to tell us more about her experience at SEA. Welcome, Adriana.
Hi, thank you.
So tell me, well, first of all, tell me a little bit about you and about your experience there at the school.
I'm a senior at John Jay, and I'm the president of the John Jay Student Council, and I've chosen the science side of SEA.
Okay, that's right. So for short, it's SEA. Now this is a magnet school, and with this magnet school, there are several different areas to learn from called strands. Tell me about those strands.
Well, S stands, it's a STEM academy, so you have science, which is a bunch of different courses that kids can take. There's anything from microbiology to like biotech, and I've taken anatomy. There's a bunch of different classes.
Absolutely. So which strand have you chosen, and why did you choose that form of study?
I chose the science strand of it just because I'm kind of hoping to go into the medical field, but I haven't exactly decided. So anything to kind of help prep me for it, I definitely wanted to take.
Awesome. Okay. And so what do you like about your school? I mean, obviously you love the science aspect of it, but
Yes.
what are some of the other things you like about it?
I like that there's a variety of things for the kids to study as well, because we still have the engineering part of it, and there's math, tons of math. And then there's computer sciencing and robotics. There's a bunch of different clubs and organizations on campus that kids are able to join and still have a normal high school experience.
So some of that is just based right there at SEA. And I should say, obviously, SEA is part of John Jay High School.
Yes.
So you all go into the mainstream school and you're taking your English class over there at times, and you can participate in band, or tell me some of the other activities you can participate in.
There's a ton of clubs and organizations on campus that kids are able to join. You'll see a lot of like science-based ones, but of course there's like football that kids can join, or soccer. We still have a bunch of like district sports that we're allowed to participate in.
Yeah. So many things, but mostly geared towards the STEM is what we were talking about. So
Yes.
How would you feel this school has prepared you for college?
Well, definitely on our academic research, they've definitely prepared us to study on our own, a topic of our choice, and that's something very helpful because in college, in like honors programs, they have you do like an independent study research. And then luckily this year we have our senior STEM course, which is geared towards filling out college applications and scholarships. So that definitely helps us out.
Yeah. Wow, that is really neat. So there's a class just that helps you prepare?
Yes, ma'am. So in our classes, we have probably all the SEA seniors, and we get to fill out our college applications and our scholarships, and they help us a lot to fill those out and get into hopefully all the colleges that we choose.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, are all the classes at SEA pre-AP and AP classes?
Yes, ma'am. All the courses that students have to take must be pre-AP or AP.
Wow, so they're really, really prepping you. Now let me ask you, it kind of seems like a lot of stuff. Is it a little overwhelming at times, or is it more like they really teach you how to manage your time and get things done?
Sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming, like all of the classes piled onto you, but the teachers really work with you and help you time manage so that you're not stressing out about their test, and they really help give you stuff to study, and it's very well helpful.
Yeah, so it's really helped you, again, to prepare for college.
Yes, ma'am.
Speaking of, so I would imagine you're already applying. Any schools in mind, and what do you want to study?
I want to go into nursing, so I've applied to quite a few in-state schools. So thankfully, with that class, I was able to apply to the UTPB, Baylor, Texas State, UTSA, UT, just a bunch of different colleges.
So many,
Yes.
so many. And again, it's called Science and Engineering Academy. How old were you when you started to get information? Because I think you can start getting information at the 8th grade level?
Yes, ma'am. My 8th grade year at the magnet fair that they had, we were able to explore all the different schools, and I fell in love with the science and engineering program. Just the
Just all of them. It's all
Yes.
really neat. Well, Adriana, thank you so much for joining us here today. And I want to let our audience know that that what was it called again? The fair, the
Magnet Fair.
The Magnet Fair. So sorry about that. That Magnet Fair, where you can find out more about SEA and the other magnet schools at Northside, that is coming up in January, and it comes up every year in January. So if you'd like more information on the Magnet Fair, or even more about the magnet school, and specifically John Jay SEA, you can contact your school counselor for that. So I want to thank you all for joining us for Northside Speaks. We'll see you next time.